You are watching 16 Patriots Fan. another Borderlands video. We got a new build here, which I'm going to call Fairy Punchmother, suggested by the Joker himself, and I'll show you the build. And look me up on PSN if you want the items here. It's Boston Fan 379, and I'll go over the build. Oh, we have a Guardian Angel with actual protection 200. They'll triple the damage on the Phasecast and can go up to 6 times the damage if you're 25 meters away from the enemy. But if you don't want to use a Guardian Angel, there's a Psycho Stabber, have the same anointment on it, but this anointment can also be useful to 150-90 as well. But for emergencies, we're going to use either a Blade Cherry or a Face Puncher. Have it review rad, because most of the time when you're going to be using this, you're going to be fighting for your life. Also, if you run out of fish laps. Here's our stinger. Make sure you have the action skill start anointment. This skill that will activate every time you use Phasecast, and it will wreck the enemies that are around you. Also, if the shield goes down as well, they'll get wrecked as well. We got a fish lap to throw in between the Phasecast and our phase circle, because we want the action skill up as much as possible. Have these rolls on it. You can have either action skill damage or action skill cooldown. Make sure you have a melee oriented artifact like the stones, maybe a white elf, then Commander Planetoid, or stat charge, or also you can use a Unleash the Dragon as well. Okay, here's our skill tree. Here's a mystical assault tree. We're using Phasecast. This can be anywhere from 28 seconds to 35, depending on the variant you're using. Do harms. Kill an enemy grants activate their action skill, consumes all rush dash. For all rush dash consumes, the action skill get more powerful. The more you have, the more damage you deal. Fast hands. That was just to get down the tree. Same with the Defiant Tapestry. Restless, we want as much cooldown as possible. Cooldown rate. Send it, because this will make our augment stronger. We use an expedite for extra cooldown every time we kill an enemy with the action skill. Here's our Laid Bear. When we use an action skill and the enemy gets hit by it, the damage should increase. Very useful. Rasp, because we need to go down the skill tree, and extra gun damage wouldn't hurt when you're using a Blade Cherry to get out of fight for your life, or when you're out of fish slaps. Rush stack effectiveness, 30%. Increase our damage right there. There's our Remnant, and this gets Mayhem skill, which makes this thing so powerful. Easily can go over the display damage cap. Avatar, so I can use the action skill twice. I like to use Tandava because of the splash damage it does. Here's our Fist of the Elements. We only went to Amara. We wanted to get Illuminated Fist. I didn't put much in the Tempest because I didn't have much skill points left, and you don't really even need this tree. Sustainment. We have something else to get our survivability, so we want Soulfire on it to get fire damage, just in case. We just use the Root and Rise and Clarity for survivability. We're not using Sustainment. And personal space doesn't usually affect the action skill. Could have effect in Blade Cherry, but we're not using it. Using personal face. Okay, arm seal, get extra splash damage from our action skill and our grenades, and also the stinger. Samsara for extra health regeneration for survivability. Gun damage might be useful when you're in fight for life. And we're using the Blade Cherry. We didn't put much in the helping hands, but this will help some with the survivability. We use Find our center for extra melee damage for the stinger and the fish slap. And jab cross, every time we hit enemy with melee attack, we get increased action skill damage. We're using action skill a lot, so that's going to be very useful. Blitz for extra melee damage. Sometimes to punch an enemy, the proc ground breaker. Okay, the purple tree, the enlightened force. We put 4 on the mistakes in nature. When we inflict a satisfaction on an enemy, we get extra melee damage. Heavy rain for projectile speed on the blade fairy, and the splash damage for the stinger, fish slap, and the action skill. Since we don't have sustainment, we're going to use ebb and flow to get lifesteal when we kill an enemy with melee. And this is the combo breaker to reset our action skill cooldown. It doesn't proc very often, but sometimes it'll be useful. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope you liked this build. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Click the bell for some notifications. Share the video if you liked it. We're on the road to 250 subscribers. And we'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. If only I could